Palestinians have been forced to evacuate from northern Gaza as Israel is pressing with its renewed campaign of bombardment and ground attacks. This after the Israeli military has issued yet another evacuation order. The Palestinians were seen fleeing with what little belongings they could carry from Gaza's Jabalia refugee camp, on foot, in vehicles and also on animal carts. Now, the Israeli army had ordered the Palestinians in all northern border towns to evacuate, saying that Palestinian rockets reportedly had been fired at Israel from the area.
In the first displacement, when I was displaced, my teeth fell out and my leg was broken. Thank God, we still faith. If only there were Arab countries to stand with us and let these people live like humans. We accepted the minimum, hunger and thirst, and despite this, our youth are being killed and dying, and we only say, thank God, but just let us stay in our country.
Today, from displacement to displacement, we will remain in the Gaza Strip without stability. From Jabalia camp, we are being displaced. Where will we go? No schools remain where we can stay, and there are no homes left. Everything is a target. Tonight, innocent people were hit by a rocket. What fault of this is ours? What is our fault in this war?
Now, Israel resumed its campaign of intense bombardment across Gaza a week ago, after talks for extending a ceasefire with Hamas reached an impasse. On Tuesday, the Israeli attacks across Gaza killed at least 23 Palestinians, according to the local health officials. Meanwhile, the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu is all set to start meeting with candidates to replace the Shin Bet chief Ronen Bar. And this comes after the Supreme Court rejected an attempt to prevent the start of the process to appoint a new chief for the intelligence agency. The ruling was against an appeal made by the Israeli Attorney General, who instructed the government that it could not appoint a new security chief after the Supreme Court suspended Ronen Bar's sacking. The government had announced its intention to fire Ronen Bar last week, with Netanyahu saying that he did not have any confidence in his own internal security chief. However, the top court blocked the sacking after several appeals and will hold a hearing on the case on the 8th of April. Netanyahu's attempts to dismiss Ronen Bar have brought thousands of Israelis out onto the streets in protest. The dozens of protesters were demonstrating outside of the Israeli parliament, the Knesset. They were seen being forcefully removed from the site by the security forces. The dozens of Israelis also gathered near the Prime Minister's residence in Jerusalem. The protesters say that it is very concerning and it is unprecedented that the government does not listen to the law. Demonstrations have also been intensified by the resumption of airstrikes in Gaza this week.